morning, guys. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in a really long time because last Monday I was sick and I didn't actually sit down to talk to you. And instead, I used the footage that I had with Jasmine from that weekend. It has been a long time and I have missed you guys. I want to start out today's morning chat by sharing a story with you guys. And to be completely honest, I am a bit nervous because it's not entirely my story that I'm sharing, but it's one that I'm sharing for someone. So Saturday morning, I'd woken up and I was still in bed, just scrolling through Facebook, when I came across a GoFundMe campaign on my Facebook feed. And a GoFundMe campaign is a page that anyone can set up to raise money for something. It's basically a fundraiser. And a guy I know shared a girl named Gena's GoFundMe page on his feed asking for support and donations. I've known who Gena is. We've never been formally introduced. We weren't friends or anything. And the reason I know who she is because she was the girl that a pretty serious ex-boyfriend of mine had dated after me. I don't know why I can't find the words to speak right now. And maybe it's because I stepped back from the situation and it's just kind of funny how under different circumstances, Gena and I would never have become friends, right? Just given our history. So I'm on Facebook and I clicked into her GoFundMe campaign. I read through her entire story and I don't want to butcher it. So I think that's why I'm nervous as well. I don't want to end up telling it the wrong way, and so I will provide a link below that you guys can go and read for yourselves. But basically, Gena has been sick for a few years now. She has a string of symptoms that I can't even begin to list out for you right now. And after being sick for so long, she found out the underlying cause of her illness was due to mold toxicity and silicone poisoning from having silicone breast implants. And immediately after I read that, my jaw dropped. I just thought, wow, she's so brave for sharing something like that with the public. You know, it couldn't have been easy. And I just hurt for her, even though I didn't know her. So the next part of her story blew me away as well. So prior to her surgery, she'd been battling depression, anxiety, and self-hatred for about 10 years. And she decided to get breast implants done to remedy, to make herself feel better, thinking that that would have been the solution. And I mean, holy cow, we all have insecurities, right? But how many of us can just publicly declare to people that we don't even know, saying, hey guys, I suffer from hating myself and this is why I did this. I think making that known just takes a whole level of courage that I'm still exploring myself. Once I read this story, I just felt so convicted to reach out to her, and I did. A part of me was fearful because, she could have easily been like, thanks but no thanks. Like, I want to have nothing to do with you because, just given our history. But she just received me so warmly, and it was an incredible moment, I have to say. So as we got to talking, not just about this topic, but just lots of other things, turns out we have a lot in common. She's really cool. And what I really admire about Gena is that I think in this situation, it's so easy to play the victim and feel sorry for yourself and, just be angry. But based on our conversations, it just seems that she feels really blessed. Through this experience, I think she really solidified her relationship with God, and she's just receiving an outpouring of love from the people around her, and people reaching out to her to share their story as well. And that could have only happened because she opened herself up and made herself vulnerable. And the fact that she wants to, raise awareness for other girls that could be going through the same thing or even maybe considering breast implants. I think her sharing her story is the very first step of that, and I'm really proud of her. So I finally asked Gena if it was okay for me to share her story during my morning chats with you guys. And the reason I wanted to do that is because I told her that the group of friends that I made through this morning chat series, man, you guys are if I was going through something like this and I reached out to you guys and I asked you for, prayers or donations, I feel like you would have my back without a doubt. I'm so thankful to have this platform where I could just even sit here and just spill my guts out to you and you guys are listening. And so I would really like to ask for your help on behalf of Gena, for your prayers, for your thoughts, for you guys to share her story. And if you do feel inclined, please don't feel burdened to, but if you feel any kind of tug to make a donation towards Gena's cause, because the specialist that she needs to see, it does require her to travel. The procedure that she needs and the medications, everything is going to come out to about $15,000. And yeah, if you're unable to donate, please don't worry about it. I know more than the donations, Gena just wants her story to be heard. So if you guys have even watched this video up to this point, thank you so much. And if you guys want to read more in depth about Gena's story, I'll leave the link down below. It's freaking hard being a woman sometimes, and it's situations like these, I really hope that, it'll bring us closer, that we can learn to support and love each other, without placing judgment. Let's show Gena that she's not alone in this. Gena, you are not alone. Okay, I'm also nervous and excited today because I have a new student and I'm going to teach her for the very first time today at our house. And I'm pretty confident about what I need to do, but I don't know why I just always get so nervous. I know some more of you have joined me in reading The Compound Effect, and I'm so happy that you guys decided to buy the book. I actually, I talked about The Compound Effect with you guys 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I left off talking about halfway into chapter 3. So yeah, in week 3's morning chat, I talked to you guys about the good habits I want to work on, and I wanted to hopefully come back and share my goals with you. I actually haven't gotten around to writing out my goals yet. Brandon and I still need to do that. I haven't proceeded with reading The Compound Effect because I think I want to really work on the last exercise that was assigned to me, because I haven't really done that. And that is to work on 3 things, which is practice dancing for 30 minutes a day, be in bed by 9 p.m. every weeknight, and oil pull every morning. I have failed on all 3 counts. I haven't made a conscious effort to set aside time to work on that. So before I go into chapter 4, I want to make sure that I can exercise that hopefully every day this week, but if not, most days this week. So before Jasmine came to Korea, I actually ordered the RMS Living Luminizer to her place, and she brought it over for me. And I'm so excited to say that this is the second green beauty line that I've ever tried. You guys know I love my Honest Beauty tinted moisturizer, and I also use their blush and bronzer, but I've been using the Living Luminizer to highlight, and look at that glow. It's so pretty. It really does look natural. I mean, this is pretty pricey for the amount that you get. This costs, I think, $38. I like it, and I love that the ingredients are clean. The only thing I don't like about is that, obviously I have product on my face right now, and it requires me to just keep using different fingers because I don't want to double dip, but then sometimes I forget, and I do double dip. My skin hasn't reacted to it, thank God. So this has been a fun new product for me to use. In other exciting news, I hope it's not too early for me to share this, but Brandon and I are trying to go to the States in 2 months, in April. A bunch of Brandon's side of the family, they're getting together in California, and we're really crossing our fingers that Brandon's able to get the time off work. So if we can visit America in April, oh my God, that would be amazing. And that would probably be our only stateside trip for this year. So you guys know how I'm doing the mason jar backwards? I'm starting out putting more money so that week by week, the amount that I put in decreases. I've been putting in money to the mason jar from my blow money. And because the amounts have been so high, I'm actually in debt to myself. So I had to borrow money from February's blow money so that I can contribute the weekly amount. And thank God today's February 1st, so I am going to get allowance from myself. Oh, and I completely forgot to share this earlier, but Gail was supposed to join me for today's morning chat. And Gail's also a mom of 4, and her children are sick. So unfortunately, we had to postpone it for next time. But I cannot wait for you guys to like meet her, like really meet her, for her to sit down and talk to you guys. She is one wise woman. Like if I could have one woman to mentor my life, it would be Gail. Actually, you know what would be cool? I just thought of this right now. And I wish I could have done this with Jasmine, but the morning chat I did with Jasmine was a little bit impromptu and it was kind of like a trial because we didn't know how it would go. But I feel like you guys really enjoyed having Jasmine as a guest here. And so if there are any questions that you guys have for Gail or any topics that you would like Gail and I to discuss when we do our morning chat together, please leave them in the comments below. Gail is one of my closest friends here in Korea. She's also Brandon's boss's wife. She has 4 kids right now under the age of 6. She's my role model in so many ways. So I'd love to get her on here. Okay guys, I'm actually gonna end the morning chat here because I'm so hungry and I need to feed myself before I leave for work. So I just want to thank you for spending time with me here. I love you and I wish you a very happy and full week. I'll see you next week, guys. Bye.